Okay, hello, welcome. I'm Alan Friesen. With me is my colleague Vanessa. We're with Silverberg Group. We created this video as additional information. If you were watching a video from your employer about your benefit program that we produced, here's a little more detail. And the detail we want to tell you is about the Blue Cross non-group drug plan. And you might have on your drug plan a maximum, or you might have where there's some drugs not covered, or those kind of things, or it has 50% coverage on some drugs. Well, the non-group plan, Vanessa, tell us about the non-group plan.
All right, so the non-group plan is an Alberta plan. So that means it is put out by the government. It's a guaranteed plan, so you don't need medical evidence to be on it. There is a premium to it, but sometimes there is subsidy available depending on your situation. Because it's an Alberta plan, it's going to be based on who's covered under it will be based on your Alberta health number. So for example, if you are a family, it'll be the whole family that's covered, not just a single person. And let's see, the coverage is basic drug coverage, 70% coverage, but you'd never pay over $25 per prescription. So there's a maximum on how much you would pay.
The drugs are the big thing. The drugs are the draw, but it does have ambulance as well. And if your family is some that needs emergency help more often, ambulance service is real important. So a little bit of chiropractic coverage, right, Vanessa?
No.
No chiropractor. I thought it had
I
$100.
don't think so.
Okay. We're telling you that if you need more drug coverage, the Blue Cross non-group plan is the way to go, and we can help you to get it set up, but it's a really simple thing. There's a straightforward little form you fill out. If you're coming off of group plan, so that group coverage, that you lost group coverage, then you can get the coverage continuous without a waiting period. And there is a subsidy that Vanessa referred to. The whole premium for a family is $118 a month for a family. And so if you need $2,000 worth of drugs a month and you can get that met with that $118 premium, woohoo, that's a good thing, right? So what else do we have to say about non-group, Vanessa?
There is a list of prescriptions that it does cover, because there are some that it won't cover. But we find it definitely works for especially people with diabetes, because they do have diabetic coverage on there.
Rheumatoid arthritis, right?
Rheumatoid arthritis,
Folks
yeah.
that have rheumatoid, they might have a medication that's $25,000 or $30,000 a year, right? So yeah.
Right. And on the website from the government, it actually does have a link for prescriptions. So if you know your prescription's DIN number, then you can actually look it up and make sure it's covered for you, and kind of weigh if it's going to be better to have that kind of coverage. Even if you have a group plan, you can have both plans cover so that you don't have to actually be paying as much out of pocket.
Definitely. So anyways, if the group coverage that you have isn't meeting if any coverage you have, but we're focusing on the group side, if the group coverage isn't meeting your need, your family needs more, you have that maximum as a problem, or some drugs just aren't covered, then that Blue Cross non-group, you can just Google it and figure out how to do it. It's real easy. You just fill out the application, take it down to an AMA or a registry agent. They process it really quick. And if you're coming continuous, like off of another plan, then you can make the coverage continuous, right? Without a waiting period. Otherwise, 3 month waiting period, right? Well, the first of the month following 3 months is actually how it reads, right? So anyways, if you want us to help you with it, we will. Give us a shout. My cell number is 587-220-8840. And give me a text or a call, and I can certainly help you with that. Thanks. Anything to add, Vanessa? Thanks. Keep well.